I explained to the lady what's going on. Love your face. You guys really did push it too far. Y'all just took things way too far. Now let's play. Patty cake? Baker's man? Y'all thought I was bad before. Oh baby. Yes, I know. I am absolutely the drama. I am absolutely the drama. That's why there's a video posted from Lisa of the same song that me and Tracy dedicated to each other. Have y'all read that one? That's cute, right? Right? Yeah, that's really cute. Once again, proving that you're trying to be me. Once again, proving that you're trying to be me. Hey, hey. Don't worry. My people did their homework. Don't worry. I love your face. Fuck that hat. Fuck that hat. My people did their homework for you. You're welcome. I am having a fantastic day. Fantastic. Probably one of the best days ever. Hi. I got paperwork that I needed to get. It's coming in the mail. Let's just look at this. I'm done playing. I'm the drama. But every time I turn around, I'm getting sent these screenshots. When I'm literally over here posting nothing pertaining to you two little asshats. Can y'all say the same? Thank you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm fucking exhausted. You two need some mental fucking help. Y'all really need to be locked in a freaking psych ward. Uh-huh. Facts, baby girl. Facts. This is what I do need you guys to do for me if you guys actually do love me. And you guys, thank you so much and are part of Mickey's Army. This is what I need you beautiful little babies to do for me. I need y'all to go post my video of way back when me and Tracy used to do it to each other. I know I'm unhinged, clearly. And the one that the psychopath just did, I need y'all to compare. I need y'all to compare because she is so desperate for views. Let's give her a little helping hand. She is so desperate for them views. Let's help her out, babes. Let's help her out. I need y'all to go over there and comment on her video. Let's help her out, darlings. I need y'all to let her know how like deranged it really is. Y'all go show her all the love on that video, please. I need somebody to put her username in here. It should be the newest Fire Reds flavor. That's what it needs to be. Let's tap that screen. Let's go. Thank you, Reagan. Thank you again. I'm waiting. They should be out there tomorrow to hook up our Wi-Fi. As soon as they hook up my Wi-Fi, I'm on that information you gave me, darling. Let's go. I want you guys to go over there and show her all the love on them videos. Hi, babies. Make sure she sees all the love from all of us. Sorry, we'll help you. Oh, I absolutely will. If you have Facebook, Reagan, find me over there on Facebook, sweetheart. Thank you. I need somebody to put her username in here because I don't know it. And I know some of y'all do. Could you guys hold on? Wait, maybe I do. Hold on. No, I can't do that. I need somebody to, it's Murphy Moon Mickey, sweetheart. If anybody knows her username, I need you guys to put it in here. Where's my mods? My mods know it. Hold on. Bye. I'm trying, hold on, we're trying to find it. I think you're only allowed, can we get you to do that song again? I will do that song as long as you guys pinky promise y'all will go to her video first and show all the love. But I need y'all to do the hashtag Mickey did it better. Please and thank you. It was. That's my favorite part. That just validates that she is trying so hard to be me. But I need you guys to go to that video. Actually, right now, since we get the name in here. Amy, we need her name. Okay, hold on. We're waiting. I need y'all to go over there. Don't like it, though. Don't like it. Just go into the comment sections and let her know who did it better. No, it clearly won't. No, it won't. As many times as we have tried, as many times we've tried, they won't. Well, a specific psycho won't. There it is right there, you guys. I need tattooed horror. There we go. Hold on. Let me pin it real quick for y'all. There you guys. That's it, you guys. Hello. Do I what? Hold on. Lover, not liver, you guys. I do all the time. It's lover, not. Oh, no. We don't need studs. We don't need studs. Hold on. I need the other one. Oh. Unpin. Unpin. How do I unpin? Yes, wrong one, babies. I need the other ones. Yeah, wrong one, babies. No, not T's. I don't need Tracy's. Hello. We need the new girlfriends. Chance. Who's Chance? No, we don't need Tracy's. I know that whack jobs. I need somebody to fire Pretty Little Poison. I think Tracy is mad when she found out the whole meaning of why I was getting Pretty Little Poison on me. She thought it was because I was still so in love with her, but when she found out the real meaning of it, boy, it pissed her the fuck off. The toy, is that actually the name? Trying to think of, yeah, I don't know her name because I got that whole wackapoo over yonder block, the whole side over there blocked. But they still managed to stalk me. Like Tracy was in my live yesterday. You want to know how I know? Because some of my people she blocked. You want to know how I know? Because they told me. And, oh. I seen somebody at Chance. Sorry. Okay, is this the actual name? There's no numbers or anything behind it, Kennedy? Hey, hi, babies. I just want you guys to go over there and remind her who that song actually belongs to. And the only way I will do that song just for you guys is you guys have to blow it up, like blow it up if I do it. I may just do it on this account though, because it seems like I get more attention on this account. Pretty Little Poison. No thanks what? Damn it. Tiny Poodle. Hold on. Just remind her Mickey did it better. Why not? Listen, I would love to grow up, and I think I have grown up. The old me would have been on here cussing like a psycho. And anytime I've left it alone, this is what they do. They go post deliberate sounds to pick a fucking fight. I'm not fighting with them. I'm telling my people to go show it some love. There we go, right there. There we go. It's this one right here. I believe it's this one right here. There we go. I'm not reacting, sweetheart. I'm just asking everybody to go show that video some love. Thank you. Yes, she did a video to that song. Exactly my point. I haven't posted no videos to them. I even decided to be nice and take the one about the necklace down because they have already brought my deceased child up in this enough. No. I'm just asking my people, my beautiful people, to go show that video some love. That's all I'm asking. That is all I'm asking. Listen, Gigi, and I mean this. If you do not like me finally getting on here speaking up about everything that they have done to me, then please leave my life. I have sat back countless times, and I mean countless times, and allowed this, and not spoke about it. ignored it, went on about my life. But what would you do? Would you actually ignore it and let it go? Yes, I did. I did. Well, I heard about it. I'm not feeding into it, honey. But what I'm not going to do is keep allowing it. I am not going to keep sitting back and keep taking the shit. I have taken this shit for so long. I'm not going to keep doing it. The massive amount of defamation that these two have put on this app about me is utterly disgusting. It's not just TikTok, because they have involved my deceased child. They have involved my son. That has nothing to do with none of this. Just put reverse. Just put reverse. Reverse! I have all fucking rights to finally fucking stand up and fucking say something. I have sat quiet. How many lives did they do that I didn't fucking even speak on? How many? How many? You guys can't sit here and tell me to be fucking quiet, because if it was your fucking children, if it was your fucking life, y'all wouldn't be fucking quiet. Y'all wouldn't. Y'all would not be fucking quiet. Exactly, Danny. Exactly, Danny. They don't matter, but my children fucking do. That's where they gotta fucking fight. My deceased child. How fucking dare you sit there and try to say you know what the last words of my fucking deceased daughter was? I don't even know. So how dare you? How dare you, you sick psychopaths? Is that unhinged enough for you? Do not tell me to not fucking respond. It was not your fucking child they spoke on. It was fucking mine. Do not tell me not to react. Do not tell me to be quiet. Do not tell me to fucking ignore it anymore. Oh, I got Uno cards at my house. That was my daughter. They literally sat over there and brought up my child because somebody brought up Dexy and I spoke the truth on it. Losing a dog that you never even met. Poodle. You never even seen this dog in real life, so how the fuck are you to speak on him? I was there, baby. How dare you compare that to the death of my motherfucking little girl? That's why your child wants nothing to do with you, Poodle. That's why you got to steal money from the state and your mama had to buy your house. And you don't got a fucking vehicle and a pot to piss in. Don't you speak to me like you're somebody. You are a nothing. You were a nobody on this app before me, baby. Let's remember that. Your whole 25 likes. You still ain't getting much more than that. A couple hundred. Exactly. Exactly. My daughter was 16 when she lost her life. My daughter was 16. And you guys are going to go speak about things I spoke to you in confidentiality. About how the one thing that eats me to my core is that no one would tell me her very last words, and then you going to get on here and act like you know them. I'll show you unhinged. I will absolutely show you unhinged. Unfortunately, a car wreck. Thank you. It was absolutely as low as, and I'm going to say this. I don't know who that is. For the people that I know that are in my life right now, and I know that you guys are trashing me in her life, I'm going to give you this one chance to stop, because if I see it again, I will call you out and you will be blocked. Exactly. So nobody had no right speaking on my daughter. My daughter is not an animal. My daughter is my child. I gave birth to this little girl. I raised this little girl. I brought her into this fucking life. As imperfect as a mama as I motherfucking was, she was still my fucking child. And if either one of you had lost a child, the one thing I would never do would be to speak on it. I would never cross that line, no matter how pissed off I am. As angry as I am, there's a whole lot of things I could say about y'all's parenting, and I have still fought and not crossed that fucking line. But don't keep playing with me. Exactly, Amber. As I'm dealing with, hold on. That's not, I can, I'm sorry, Hudgens. I could be saying a whole lot of things about a whole lot of things. Even as angry as I've got, there's lines I don't cross. Fucking facts. I am happy. Don't let this little lie fool you. I am very fucking happy with my life. My mental health, since they brought this up, has probably been at the lowest it's been in a long time. And I struggle to get out of that fucking bed. And I struggle to shower. And I struggle to get my ass out here and job hunt. But I do not let them win, because they don't deserve that from me. So I'm saying that the only thing they're getting is payback. Payback. I have cried myself to sleep wondering what the fuck I ever did so horrible for y'all to compare my beautiful daughter to a dog. To a dog. A dog. And I love Dexy. God knows I love Dexy. But y'all compared my daughter's death to the death of a fucking dog. A dog. That Tracy didn't even fucking love. Who was the one getting them treats and toys for them dogs, Trace? You didn't have them a toy one. You didn't have no toys for these babies. I got them. They are vile. Dexy did. He had this. It was a lamb. A lamb. I got him this little lamb. He loved that thing so much he carried it everywhere. Even after he ripped it to shreds, he carried it everywhere. And so I was doing a live and I was telling everybody about the lamb back when I was still with this wackapoo. I'm fighting the tears. I'm fighting them, but they don't get that. So one of the people that I'm no longer friends with set a shit ton of toys in this big old lamb for Dexy boy. Ah, he was so happy. He was so happy. And so many treats that I had to actually share them out to people because there were so many treats. He did, and I have videos of all this. They're saying I poisoned him. Please explain to me how I poisoned a dog when he was alive a year after I was gone. Make it make sense. Thank you, guys. Make just a pinch of sense. I'm the one who had to get cussed at over giving them too many treats. Who cleaned their dog bowls? Who fed them? Who let them in and out? Who was taking care of Mikkkii too? Let's not forget about Mikkkii. Just so you didn't have to do any of it. I was keeping the house clean, keeping the laundry did up. Once in a blue moon, you had to do the laundry. Wash the bed covers constantly. Made sure that house was clean, along with doing Instacart and DoorDash. While you were sitting at home on a computer doing nothing until they forced you to go into the fucking factory a couple times, and boy, you was mad. You was big mad. Exactly. But I'm such a horrible monster, huh, Tracy? When you cannot even live your life. You and your newfound love of your life, all y'all talk about is me. I swear on my cast up in heaven. I swear on my son that's alive now. I swear on my life, may God take me. The dog was withdrawn. The dog was withdrawn. I couldn't figure out at first what was wrong with him, but I knew something was wrong. I noticed when he wasn't getting his alcohol, he would start shaking profusely and vomiting. I knew something. So I Googled myself if a dog could withdraw from alcohol. Yes. So did I give him alcohol? I sure did. She made him an alcoholic. I couldn't watch him suffer. She wouldn't take him to the vet. What was I supposed to do? Watch him suffer? Nah. She said he was... That's what I'm saying. God, I don't even know. She was giving him alcohol long before I came along. Everybody has said that. Everybody has said that. It's not just me. Megan was with her long before me. Stud was there. So many people was there. We are getting blamed for what she did. That's nothing new, though. I can verify that's a lie. I can verify that's a lie. We had the live recorded where they brought up my fucking child because somebody brought up Dexter. Now you're going to... I'm going to need everybody to please go prove that's another lie. I'm not going backwards, but this is not your child. This was not your child. They compared my child's death to the death of a dog. So please, right now, the one thing I don't need is people telling me to let it go. Because you wouldn't let it go. None of y'all would let it go if it was your child. And they spoke on my son. My son. So please don't tell me to let it go. Oh, she's absolutely in here. They all know that she watches me from her backup account that nobody knows about. Well, they got a reaction. No, because I want them to know that they started a fight they will never win. How do I fucking... Hold on, let me change this thing. They started a fight that they would never win. My daughter and my son had nothing to do with any of this. Exactly. I can't even watch. Somebody sent me a screen recording of a few of those lives. And as soon as Big Mouth opens her mouth, And she says, well, since Mickey wants to bring up Dexter and it proceeds to bring up my child, you have a child that's right up the road, less than a mile from you, wants absolutely nothing to do with you. You didn't even buy your home. Your mother had to buy it for you, and it had to be in her name. Why? You were just trying to get with a whole ass another person besides me, and she shot you down. And she's still on my platform. Exactly. Dexy hadn't even been in the ground. That poor baby wasn't even cold yet when she replaced him. Prove what, baby girl? Oh, yeah.
What's up, Mickey?
What's up? I want you guys to please continuously go over yonder and show that video all the love and support. Leave my live real quick. Go find that video and go show all the love and support, please. Remind her she is just a wannabe Mickey. I got to talk to you. I need to give you my phone number, but I did call the courthouse.
Okay, good. So they know how to get in contact with you now.
Yes. I gave her my physical address. It took us a minute to get done because she had to go through all of it to where I gave her my address, but they could not access my address.
Okay, well, they have it now, so me and you will talk about all that.
Oh, gee, I wonder why she turned the comments off for the video. Come on, we're just showing you the love, copycat.
She turned the comments off.
We're just wanting you to know, hey, if it's a competition, I'm still better. Oh, she blocked some people. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. We know you guys are watching. Hi. You're right, Layla. It's not a loss. They aren't off. Oh, just blocking people. There's a video where somebody decided to do this song that me and Tracy dedicated to each other a few years ago. I thought it was the other one.
Were you ever her gypsy too?
Her what?
The gypsy?
Oh, she called me, I was the gypsy soul. My mama, and she knew, I told her that my mama always told me I had a gypsy soul because I traveled so much. And she knew that.
Yeah, and you know what? She used that song on me and another ex and sent us videos on freaking text message of it. Like, are you good? Like, she only has her certain tactics.
Hi, honey bear. Hi.
I don't mean to bring this up again, Mickey. You were just talking about it though, but I think I need to address it with you. Hi, whoever Carpenter's wife is.
Somebody I know.
I want you to know first off, you are a strong ass woman. You are a strong ass woman. You have been through a lot. I've read comments over on the Reddit side, over on the videos over here. I did make a comment the other day, and you just said it too. She compared your daughter to a dog. Now, speaking to a friend last night, it dawned on me. Yes, dogs are family. Pets are family. But we get them in the mentality that we're prepared, that we're not going to have them in our lives for a very long time, correct? So comparing that to your child that you gave birth to, that is supposed to close the casket on you, that's a low twat move.
And people that
you're not ever going to ever in your life, you're never going to heal from your grief.
And people that still, and this is the part that truly sickens me the most. The people that still support that after that, what would you do if it was your child? What would you do? Even your live child. Any. What
I
would you
honestly
do?
can't answer that because my son is 24 and I have a 22-year-old daughter. And if anything ever happened to my children, I don't know how I would react. That's why I told you you're a strong woman, because from one mother to another, I don't know how mothers do it when they lose their children. I can't.
Because sometimes you have no choice because you have other children.
I
And
understand
you have
that.
to be my son, my poor son.
He still needs you. He
He,
still
he
needs
cannot even talk about his sister. He will not. He will absolutely. You bring her up, he walks out of a room
you. Yep.
because they were best friends.
That's how boys are. My son does the same thing with me with certain situations. I get that. And you know what? He's healing in his own way. You know, like
But I don't think my son will ever go through a heartbreak like this because, for one, it was only his only sibling. For two, they were so close in age. For three, they started school damn near the same time. They did karate and
so
everything they
they
did
were
was
close. They
they
were
were
close.
fucking close.
Aw.
So I had to put on a brave face. I had to dry up my tears because in the beginning, my poor child, he didn't even, the realization didn't hit him. You know, that he would never be able to be on that game arguing with his sister because I would hear him, you know, he was still in Illinois with his grandparents and she was in Alabama with me because he didn't want to leave grandpa. He was a grandpa's boy. He was spoiled rotten. Anyway, they would be picking at each other on this game playing.
Yeah. Playing online.
That all those things was taken from my son. Not
Alright.
just me. My son. My fucking son.
So you're
And you
watching
guys
him
think
hurt too at the same time. And that's your other child that anytime our children hurt, we want to take it from them. But this is something you can't take from him.
and people that's what I'm saying, people think that it's cute and funny when they speak on her, but what they're
Yeah,
not
and the
realizing is
comments
they're
I
not
seen
just,
about you crying on live when we were on live the other day. Fuck you, everybody. Fuck
oh, I'm
you,
sorry.
everybody, turning it into that you cried over tea. You weren't crying over fucking tea. You were crying over your daughter.
I haven't cried over Tracy fucking Renee in a long time.
Listen, I read comments that they were like, "Oh, everyone's seen Mickey crying over tea on live." They
I hope
turn
y'all
shit
corrected that
into
shit.
something that's not even what it
I
is.
hope people corrected those fucking comments because it sure as fuck wasn't over that piece of shit human.
You know, and then the comments, we're going to move forward here about the herpes, okay?
God.
We're going to talk about that because Nan, I'm calling you out,
Oh, damn.
Miss fucking Nan down there in Florida, you stated that these people are fucking stupid. When you have herpes, you get it from the person who has herpes.
Not unless they have a fucking outbreak, you fucking genius. They
You
have to have a
dumbass.
physical outbreak.
I didn't know nothing about herpes, and when Shay, and you know what, now that I really think back, because I do have kind of a bad memory, I will admit that, okay? When Shay told me, it was on FaceTime with Poodle. I'm not making that up, okay? Because Poodle was...
Hold on, listen. Somebody knows two people that got them from her.
Oh.
That's why I got tested. Thank God there was never an outbreak. Thank God.
Thank God, too, for me. But when I went to my OB, that's why I mentioned I got the blood work done, because you can see it in the blood quicker than anywhere. And my OB confirmed and asked me, did she have an outbreak when you were down there? I said, not that I seen, no. And she goes, okay, we'll do the testing. I do not have herpes, nor does Mickey have herpes, because God protected us. And yes, Nan, God protects us and doesn't protect you because he don't protect ugly.
Ooh, booyah. Booyah. Listen, you can only get herpes from somebody if they have an outbreak. Now, I know plenty of people that has herpes in this world. I'm not dragging them for having it because shit happens. But I am dragging somebody that is fucking lying about it. That one girl, what is her? She's really famous on the app. She's got songs out. What's her name? The lesbian girl. Short blonde hair.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I
She
can't.
has it. She has it.
Yeah, I know. I've known people to have it, but I didn't. Not having it, you're not
No,
educated on it. You know, Nan must just be mad. Nan must have probably got it from her, so she's just sticking up for her.
That's what I'm saying. No, some of you guys. That's everybody knows she has it. She talks about it. She's never hid it from the public platform, and they like her just fine. I mean, not because I guess there's some other things going on, but I'm saying before all that other shit came on, they liked her just fine. She wholeheartedly admitted she had it.
I mean, I'm not knocking
There you
anybody
go,
who
Donna.
does have it.
Donna
I mean,
admits that
like,
she has it. It's nothing wrong. Listen, I'm not knocking anybody that has it. Let me clarify that really fucking
yeah.
quick. But I am knocking the fact that you're hiding it from everybody, sleeping with all these people, and denying it. I couldn't get you to go to the doctor no matter how hard I tried. Everything I tried so many times to get her to go to the doctor, but y'all have to also remember I was packing her house and I did come across some things. Hence is where I started believing the rumors were true. I did my research.
And that's
like I
something you
always do.
should tell somebody if you're starting to date them.
Hiding
Even
is
and
against
let that be the other person's decision if they want to move forward or not. You know, I talked to my OB
That's what I'm saying, man.
when I came back here, and I asked her specifically if my blood work comes back that I have it, what's the next step? Because I didn't know nothing about it. Now, when you have it, she explained to me that there's a medication that you should be on daily so that you don't
Yes.
have outbreaks.
Amy, what that comment said. What that comment said right there. Amy, yes. And some paperwork too.
I'm glad that the courts can find you now, and I was going to tell you after we stopped with that live, I was going to write to you and tell you you need to get your address to that courthouse.
There's so many things that I still have not yet spoke about on this app that I actually know, and she knows it. She knows that I have so many things that I could really ruin her whole entire life in just a few videos if I really fucking wanted to. And you know it, Tracy Renee. You know it as well as I know it. I have still tried not to destroy your real life. Thank you so much. I have really tried not to do anything that is actually going to affect your real life. But seeing as that neither one of you motherfuckers give a fuck what y'all do to me, why do I keep having a fucking heart?
Because that's who you are, Mickey. You can't stop that. I've tried to stop it too. I think me and you are the same exact age, actually.
Probably so.
I'm 46. I'll be 47 in December.
I just turned 47 the 21st of October.
Okay, so I thought we were almost exactly right there, and we are. We are going to go the rest of our lives with our good hearts because that's who we are, and people are going to keep stomping on us. And even if we put our boundaries up, it's still going to happen because that's just who we are.
Yep. And at the end of the day, thank you so much. At the end of the day, God sees it. At the end of the day, I'm going to leave it all in God's hand. But I am dealing with something off the app because you guys have taken it too far and bringing up my cast. If anybody knows, the one thing you don't ever do is bring up my children in this quarrel. I've asked you guys repeatedly, and repeatedly y'all have done it just to be cunt-sucking motherfucking piece of shit humans. So, instead of going to the old Mickey that broke her hand on somebody's fucking head for speaking on my cast, I'm going to do this the legal route. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, keeping yourself out of trouble is not the first thing.
I would never rock another jumpsuit for either one of them morons.
It's not.
God
It's
didn't
not
give
worth
them
it.
common sense.
It's not worth it. It isn't. I mean,
No,
that's why.
follow. Ain't neither one of them worth my freedom.
No.
Ain't neither one of them worth my freedom. Like with Mike, it was out of line. They did. That's what I'm saying. They didn't know my child. They didn't know what kind of beautiful person she was. Because if they had ever met her, if they had ever known her, you would never have spoke anything about that beautiful girl because she wasn't just beautiful. her heart, God, she had the biggest fucking heart. And she was so kind. But don't get it twisted. If you spoke about her mama, I promise you she's ready to throw hands, just like her mother.
Aw.
She was me. She was me through and through. I just want the world to know, if you guys want to support either one of them after what they spoke about, I'm asking you to please unfollow me or block me on all my platforms. I do not want those kind of people in my life.
I actually don't know who to follow back sometimes because I don't know where they're coming from.
That's the sad part, is that I know majority of my people are good people.
Yeah. See, I'm not on
Because
this app like that, so like I get follows from going live, and I'm like, who are these people? Are they on like whose side you on? You know what I mean? Like, why are you following me? I had a nasty comment on one of my videos the other day, and the person's following me.
love you too, sweetheart. I just don't listen. I've always said I don't care if you're mutual, as long as you ain't. What is that? Hold on. What? Intentional infliction of emotional distress. I've always, and you can be a mutual. Thank you. I've always been okay with that. But at this point, I am no longer okay with mutuals. If you guys are willing to support that after what they've recently done, I do not want you supporting me. And I'm saying that with every fucking inch of my heart and soul. If you guys are still supporting that after what they said about my deceased child, I do not want you supporting me, and I do not want you on my platforms. You can go over yonder and get the fuck off my side.
I just don't. I can't fathom how people can't see the constant, continuous pattern. Why are these people still supporting a pattern that just keeps happening over and over again? Same words, different woman.
For the people asking, Tracy Renee is one of them, and Tiny Poodle is the other one. I appreciate it. Just block them, because I would not. I do not want that. That kind of looks like the fucking Jeepers Creepers fucking truck, except for it's green. I ain't even fucking bullshitting. Anyway, changes. Oh my god, I swear I have ADHD. She sat there and said, "Well, since they're speaking on Dexter, Mikkkii killed her daughter. Mikkkii," and something about they were trying to say the last words of my daughter when she died, and all kind of stupid, ignorant shit. And then turned around and said, "I poisoned Dexter." So,
Well, you were the only one that admitted it. So by you admitting it that you did do that, okay, that's showing that it's true, because you want to just start giving somebody else's dog beer, and she's over there on her side can't admit it.
exactly, she can't even admit that she was the reason that her dog was withdrawing. She can't admit. She's like, "Oh, it sickens me that she did that to my dog." You hypocritical lying piece of shit. It's because of you that any of us, I have never in my 47 years of life given another animal alcohol. Ever.
Me either.
Never. You said, she never admits anything. You literally said, and if the other two people, TJ is one of them that was there that day, and also Star. Both of y'all was there when she said for us to give Dexter alcohol and he'll become your best friend. Literally what she said.
Wow.
Like, I'm not fucking lying. Stud said it. Megan said it. So many people that has met her. Nikki said it. So many people has fucking said it.
See, Dexter passed away before I got involved, so I never met him. I was just around Diesel.
See, just like Stud said. She said that was the only way. Dexy was never aggressive. He was not an aggressive dog. So that was just, I don't know if she didn't want him to bark, because when he barked, God, she would get so fucking mad. Thank you.
Yeah, and speaking of everybody talking on me,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Brooke. She literally said when she was with Mel and Dexy passed, and I made a video. When I found out, I broke down because I fucking love Dexy. I was even talking about getting a fucking tattoo in memory of Dexy. And when she was trying to show the screenshots of our conversation the other day, it's literally just showing proof of how much I love fucking Dexy. But yes, she said on her live while she was still with Mel that I had a right to grieve Dexy because I was so good to him. But now you're being a hypocrite. I love Dexy. Listen, Dexy was my baby. I have videos of Dexy following me everywhere. When Tracy would get loud, Dexy didn't run to her. No, no, no. Dexy ran to me.
oh,
When she was trying to kiss me, Dexy would always be right in between my legs. He wasn't even my dog. He was technically her dog, but he might as well have been mine.
well, the only reason I'm going to put this out there too, the only reason why I didn't report what she did to Dexter, she did say on live the other day that she did reprimand him and she threw him out the door. She didn't slam him out the door. Okay? Now, first of all, if I was to report that, even after I left, I would have needed proof, right? And if they go there and they inspect her house, they're going to see that he has food. He has a cage. He has a place to sleep. He's in a nice house. Okay? But, so there's no proof. There's no reporting that.
Doesn't she have cameras all in her house?
No, she only had one when I was there that I bought. The one without an SD card. I don't know.
She with all the other ones because she used to have a shit ton of them.
Yeah, well, they got destroyed by exes.
I don't know. They're bringing up poison. They're saying cancer, but now all of a sudden they're talking about poison. So now I'm kind of curious of how he really did pass.
I think he honestly from I'm not a veterinarian or anything, but I think he passed from his cancer and not getting the cancer treatment he needed, and he could have been shaking from that as well.
He could have. Well, no, he was shaking from withdrawals. I did do my research about that
But
one.
like the pain of cancer hurts so bad, maybe he was shaking from the pain.
Well, listen, even like I said, I had back then I was taking gabapentins, and I knew that you could give them to animals because one of my dogs years ago had it. But just to make sure she knew, I Googled it and sent it to her in a screenshot because that poor baby was limping and whining. And I'd given him a few sips of alcohol and it wasn't working, so I knew it was something else. So yes, I did give him a couple of gabapentins. I fucking admit it.
Did it work? Yeah, but did that work?
It did. It fucking did. He was not limping as bad. He was not fucking whining. He was running around playing with his toys again.
Dude, she should have at least taken that dog to the vet. If you can't afford cancer treatment, at least afford to keep him comfortable.
I tried. That was one
not
of the
you. It wasn't your responsibility, Mickey. It wasn't your responsibility, Mickey. I'm talking about her.
I loved him, and that was one of the arguments. She kept saying, I don't have the money to take him to the vet. But you had the money to take yourself to a rehab. You didn't even fulfill twice. Got your money back from it. You had the money. Money back from the apartment. Money back from the fucking furniture.
What about how now
thousands of dollars in your account?
Neither of her dogs even have their shots. Neither of them.
Neither of them.
And they're not registered. They're not none of it.
Nope, they're not. They're not. That's why she couldn't get some of the places she couldn't get, and that's why we could never take them to when she would go out of town, she would cuss because she had to take the animals with her because she was too fucking cheap to take them to get their shots, to take them to one of them little doggy daycare place things.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even do that. But she would
have those clinics for that reason, for people who can't really afford it.
Exacto fucking mundo. But she had all these thousands of dollars. You went into debt over all these things for yourself. But you couldn't take a few $100s to get that fucking dog examined. You know what my son did with his new dog that I don't have? He gets a little bitty check every month. Guess what he did? Took a few hundred of his small ass monthly check, took his dog to the vet. got her shot, got her bathed, got her teeth checked with his little bitty fucking monthly check. My
Well,
son.
my baby Jules just had surgery in March, and I paid a little over $1,000 for the whole entire thing for that. You know,
So you
because
mean the vet bill when he was about to die? Yeah, she could have saved his life. I give it to you, my sweet ass. If she would have took him to the vet years ago when I fucking originally asked her, and I kept telling her something was wrong with him because he's fucking limping. She's like, oh no, he's been that way all his life.
no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
When he would jump up in that fucking bed and scream because he was hurting so bad. You couldn't even touch his little fucking back leg 90% of the fucking time because it hurt so bad. So I did fucking give him gaps. I sure as fuck did, and I don't regret it, and I'd do it a fucking again.
Yeah, and you know what? I seen comments that people said I should have taken him with me.
I
First
should
of
have taken
all,
Dexy with me. I should have taken Dexy with me.
listen though, Tracy took off work on purpose the day I was packing my moving truck. I guess she felt like I was gonna take something of hers
Who are you
of
talking about, Meg? Who are you talking about, Meg?
But
Yeah.
Mickey, I don't know if you know this. Did you know that Dexter beat the shit out of my dog all the time?
You mean Diesel?
I mean Diesel, yeah, all the time, all the
What do you
time.
mean?
I had to keep my dog separate from Diesel because Diesel attacked my dog, and my dog does not fight back.
And she didn't do anything?
She
Of course
no,
she didn't.
she would help me break them up, but then I had to keep them separate from each other the rest of the time I was down there, which wasn't fair to my dog because my dog was the one getting caged up in the dining room like she did something wrong.
No, see, right there is where she was wrong, right there. The way I would have done
He
it,
should have went in the cage.
the way
And
I would, huh?
he should have went in his cage every freaking time.
When he was the aggressor, absolutely. If he
Yes.
was the aggressor, his disciplinary should have been him going to the cage, not her.
Yep.
If your dog wasn't being the aggressor, that would have been the way to break him.
Well, I didn't cage Jules. We had gates up on the dining area, and I had my futon in there, so I would put her in there so she felt safe.
But I'm just saying that anytime Diesel got aggressive and attacked, she should have disciplined him because that's showing him he's wrong.
She did it one time out of
No,
every
it should have
time
been
he
every
beat
time
up
he
Jules.
attacked.
Yep.
If anybody knows me, I am not one for crating animals. It's something I'm dead ass against unless a dog is being aggressive and attacking.
I've never created Jules. She's never even had a crate.
Who wasn't around Diesel? I never met Diesel. She got Diesel after Dexter passed. I've been out of her. Oh yeah. Why is who upset? Hey Dana, what do you mean is who upset?
I think they're asking why are you upset?
Oh God, that's I only create mine. That's what I'm saying. I like to discipline them. Yes, I would agree. Put them in there for an hour. Show them no, 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 no. But don't crate the animal that's not doing anything. Yeah, stop that screen. Like I don't think that's fair. I've never been the type to crate an animal. I don't crate. I was about to. How is Diesel? I don't know. I've never met Diesel. I've never been the type to crate my animals. Usually, if they're bad, I just put them in a room and shut the door. But some people do crate, and in their situation, they did have crates. So anytime
I didn't have a crate. She had a crate for Diesel, but with me being able to have a room to keep Diesel away from her, that was my only option.
Yeah.
And then she kept bringing up the fact that my dog liked her dog's food better. So I decided to switch. Yes, I did. You know why? Because every time I put my dog's food down, her dogs ate it. So it was my idea to switch. I said, let's not switch two dogs. I'll switch Jules to the food you're using so that they can all learn to eat together.
No, now see that's one thing. I even if my animals have never been aggressive while eating, I've always fed my animals separately.
Well, I had to after that, even though I switched Jules to try to see if they can get along. But Diesel, is not trained in any angle of anything. And just when he gets into his moods, he attacks like a pit bull. He's a lab, but I don't know what else is in that dog. They don't even know.
You talking about Diesel?
Yeah, they don't even know exactly what he is.
And it's not Diesel's fault. Diesel is not to blame because
No.
Diesel is only doing what Diesel is allowed to do. He is an animal, you know. They often don't know right from wrong. So
I know. I never blamed him, and that's why I felt bad for him. And I felt bad for both of them after they got in fights. Because Diesel, he didn't really understand how to be a dog.
that's what I'm saying. So it's not Diesel's fault because it just like with Dexy. Dexy was one of the calmest dogs in the fucking world. But if you got loud, if you went to go fighting, Dexy was right there to separate you right then and there.
Oh, so
Or he would run and hide like exactly it's the owner, never the animal, because an animal don't just react or act out. I love your whole face. Tracy, just like she didn't with her other animals, she is not teaching them right from wrong. And she's going to regret that in the end because she ain't going to be able to live where she's at forever. And if she cannot get the puppy under control, she's not going to be able to take it anywhere. And that's not Diesel's fault, that's Tracy's fault. And I feel bad because, Tracy is not the greatest parent in any fucking aspect.
No, not at all. See, Mickey, I got my dog trained, like, even when, like, for instance, I'm out on a hike and all I have to do is say, hey, and she stops in her tracks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. Like, she doesn't, just like when I'm not going to say her name, when her other exes, they lived together.
Who's tattooed Honor Lover? You know her?
That's Stud. That's Rachel.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I get confused with that all the people.
That's Rachel. But just like when one of Tracy's other exes lived there, she had cats. Tracy literally made her put all her cats in one fucking room.
That's what she made me do with Jules at night when we went to bed. She made me put Jules in my bedroom.
The only reason Tracy even got a new dog, because when me and her was together, we were supposed to go together and get a dog kind of somewhat like the one she's got now, if I recall correctly. Maybe I need to get those texts because I'm always lying. But we were supposed to get a dog similar to that one, of the same color almost.
You didn't even pay for that dog. Iggy paid for it over the phone and called Tracy and said, go pick up your dog. I paid for it.
Go figure. Iggy is the worst fucking enabler possible. Iggy is a poor, desperate female. Because that's what she does. Actually, she don't even. When she had the treats in the kitchen, she had this bowl of treats. It's ones I'm talking about, the green ones. I don't know if she gives those to Diesel now or not. The doggy, breathy, chew things.
Yeah, she did have
My
some
son
of
has.
that.
Oh, I still have the one I rescued out in the middle of nowhere. My son has the other one. Anyway, if I gave them more than one, I got cussed. They're so fucking expensive. I said, I'll buy the next box. Calm the fuck down, bro. Thank you, Hudgens. Like, I had 7 dogs and 2 cats, and I better take care of them. And that's what I'm saying. My mom and them would tell you the 2 dogs that are at the house, their dog and the older female that I rescued out in the middle of fucking nowhere, they go outside before I go outside. They eat before I eat. They don't sleep on the floor. They sleep on our fucking beds. They are taken better care of than I am.
My dog has literally like 4 or 5 places to sleep comfortably in my house.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when now I do have to say this. When I was with Tracy and Dexy, my little buddy boy, I always wanted to sleep right there in the middle, all snuggled up to my face. Some nights I did make him sleep in his big fluffy bed in the floor. Because when I'm in a relationship, I want to feel my partner too. Not this big furry fat tub of lard named Dexy Boy. And he would get right up in the middle, and Addie would too, and they would just. So 90% of the time I was calling Dexy and Addie, and not my partner. I think some of these humans need to be vaccinated and defleed. These mutts out here are getting wild, y'all. Anyway.
Let's talk about Poodle for a second. I heard.
No, hold on. You got to be very careful with that because I need the recording where she says that she dropped it on October 6th.
She dropped it October 6th.
That's what I'm saying.
And where did that source come from for that?
Her out of her own big mouth. There's a live recording of it.
Okay.
So you can speak about her all you want.
I know.
I'll just not take my chances.
I just heard a rumor that she's deciding to rent her house out, and you mentioned that.
It's not her house, it's her fucking mother's.
Well, that kind of sucks in a way because that is income. That would fuck up her SSD, wouldn't it?
She's already fucking it up because she's getting a fraudulent check saying that her mother is getting it, but her mother gets it, cashes the check, and gives it to Lisa.
Well, I heard
proof of that, Dodo. Call me a liar. I'll go through them conversations and find that one, buddy.
Well, is the SSD under her or her mom only?
Because she gets a check and her mother gets a check for supposedly taking care of her.
Yeah, the advocate. She's her advocate.
Her mother cashes it and gives Lisa the money. Can't call me a liar. This is shit you said on your own yabba-jaws.
And how old are we that your mama is cashing your checks and giving you money?
Also and chauffeuring her around everywhere because according to her, she's so ill she can't drive.
But what's a survivor then? What does that word mean? If you're a survivor, then
survivor of what?
Aren't you able to? You survive something, so live your life like normal and be good. A decent human being to our society.
But it's false. They are illegally getting this income because her mother technically does not take care of her.
Oh shoot!
It is illegal as fuck. She admitted this to me. Dumb. I think I still have the text somewhere on my phone in my screenshots in my saved folders.
So she's rocking the system then. And she's a scumbag.
Also getting food stamps under false pretenses.
Well, she ain't getting them anymore as of Saturday.
Her mama used to also go and get her check and send it to her while she was out of state. I don't go real life on nobody, honey. I never have and I never will. If they find out, they find out. But I do not turn in nobody for shit. That ain't my cup of tea. I'm not them.
That's not my cup of tea. There's too
Everybody
much
will be starting Saturday. Not great. What do you mean, Mr. Eds? Hey, hi. What do you mean? I heard several different stories about the whole food stamp situation.
Everybody that deserves the food stamps, I don't agree with them taking. But people that take advantage of the system,
there's a lot of them.
And that's where I agree with
exactly, Brooke. They do not have no problem going real life on me, but I'm not them. I would never purposely make phone calls to have anybody's real life destroyed. That's the difference between me and them. I would never.
Back to the food stamps real quick. I seen a publican on TikTok last night that said that they did put in a bill last night at the White House.
I need it. Hold on. Let me answer this, Nikki's question. I needed her government name for a whole different reason. So unless you know why I asked for it, it doesn't have shit to do with going real life. So, Hildebrand, know what you're speaking of before you speak of it, sweetheart.
Is Janelle your mystery girl? No.
No. Me and Janelle are friends. Exactly. So that bill was refused. I don't really know much about it.
I know currently they did put a bill in last night. It's called the snapback bill. And
I hope everybody that does get stamps does get their food stamps. I pray that you guys do. I don't receive them, so I don't know much about it. I did have to have a heated argument with somebody the other day because they're trying to tell me that Trump is not the one who signed off on it when he actually is. So, I hope and pray everybody does get their stamps this month.
I hope and pray that everybody survives through all of this. That's all, because I don't get them either. I don't get any of that stuff. But the single moms out there raising children by themselves, things like that. I don't agree with that. But apparently they did put in the snapback bill last night, which is basically protecting them from getting stopped. Something's going on there. They are fighting right now to keep them. And they're trying to push it through before Saturday. It's sad that, thanks to Mr. Trump for sure.
Can't work. That's what I'm saying. I hope they get it fixed. I hope they do get it fixed. I hope everybody does get their stamps.
I mean, it's all that's
You
just,
guys, I do have to jump off here and finish doing what I'm doing. I appreciate you jumping in, Janelle.
yeah, no, you're good. You're gonna have to send me a better way to contact you.
Oh, you talk to Mel, right?
Yeah, she was gonna actually add you to a FaceTime earlier, and I was like, don't. I said, add me when you're on with her because I want her permission to have her number. So she didn't add you.
You could absolutely tell her to get. I'll tell her to give you my number.
Next time you're on with her, have her add me.
Okay, I sure will.
All right, and listen, keep your head up.
I will absolutely.
Okay? Keep your head busy. Okay, concentrate on the important shit right now.
All right, you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all later.
Bye, everybody.